Okay, Frank, I got a tweet here from Nick O'Brien. Good morning. Bundle up. It is very Canadian outside.
Yeah, it is. Very Canadian is a great way to describe it. And later this morning, we're going to celebrate being Canadian and also celebrate being outdoors with Kellogg's Mini Wheats and a little bit of hot milk as well, just to rev it up and bring out that inner child. Weather-wise, well, the good news is we're going to be into some afternoon sunshine this morning. The bad news, yeah, we're back to more seasonal like January conditions. Right now, we have a current condition right about -8. With that, the wind's pretty breezy out of the northwest, about 20 to 30 kilometers per hour, creating wind chills of about -17. A wind chill in Ottawa this morning, -21. A wind chill in Windsor, -6. Some light flurry activity is what we've seen through the overnight. And even this morning through the downtown core as well as north of the city, we have a dusting of snow north of the city. Be careful as you're traveling around. -4 is your high today, down to -13 tonight. On your Thursday, temperatures of -3. That's seasonal. Then we get into Friday. We're warm again through the weekend, wet on Saturday. On Sunday into the evening, we could see another rain-snow mix. Great conditions into Monday, so cloud cover at -4 and -3 on Tuesday. So as you head out this morning, bundle up. Later on, we're going to be having some fun, playing some games. But there's never any fun or games when it comes to traffic, Carrie.
Yes, very, very rarely. Right now, it's a little bit of fun. There's some gaming going on because things are moving along at a pretty decent pace for the most part. No problems on the major routes. Let's have a quick look at the Gardiner right now. Eastbound traffic filling in normally as you approach Dufferin over to Spadina, but really not spotting any heavy delays just yet on the major routes. A little bit busy, though, on the westbound 401 up towards the top of your screen. That's what you're looking at right now. And let's have a look at some drive times right now. Eastbound on the QEW, you can see that traffic just starting to fill in from Guelph Line over to Dorval, but running problem-free. No construction on the go right now as far as the major routes go. There is some construction, however, in town on Lawrence, just west of Weston Road. Traffic is reduced to a single lane in both directions, so that will definitely cause some delays as the morning goes on, but looks okay for now. That's it for traffic. Back to you, Melanie.
New numbers released this morning showing 2017 was a huge record-breaking year for Toronto tourism. Here are the numbers. The city welcoming 43.7 million visitors last year. That is up almost 4% from 2016. Visitors spent $8.8 billion. That is the most economic activity ever generated by the region's tourism industry. Domestic travelers also continue to visit Toronto more than any other Canadian city. Over 10 million overnight domestic visitors came last year. And coming up in the next hour, we will be speaking with the Executive Vice President of Tourism Toronto to break down some more of these facts and figures. Okay, so we've been talking about it all morning long. Pet peeves on transit. Everyone's got them. Clipping toenails, crowding the doors. It sounds disgusting, the nails ones especially, but I know, Tammy, you've been gathering a lot, and you are at Union Station this morning talking to commuters. Hi.
Yeah, that's right, Melanie. I can't believe people clip their toenails. I've never seen that, but we're getting a lot of response about that and other pet peeves. And it's all because of this book, The Unwritten Rules of Public Transit Etiquette, now written down, so you have no excuse. We have Anne-Marie Aikens from Metrolinx here with us. Tell us how you put this book together.
Well, it was our customers that put it together. So we know that etiquette on our transit system is really important to our customers. So we've been running a campaign for the last 2 years, and it actually resulted in an 18% drop in the number of complaints we get about etiquette fails. So we want to continue that, and we asked them to tell us what their most important or their biggest pet peeves were, and they told us, so we put them in a book.
All right. Now, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Well, the toenail clipping is a little annoying, but I think one of the worst for me is when you don't give up your seat for people that need it more. So if you have a pregnant belly staring at you in the face, get up. If you don't need that seat, or if someone is in a wheelchair or needs the seat more than you, then get up. If you're able-bodied, then move your seat.
All right, good call. Thank you very much, Anne-Marie. And they're going to be handing out some of these books here in the concourse, at York Concourse here at Union Station today between 6:30 and 8:30. You can also download the book online for free. Just head to gotransit.com. Melanie, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Tammy, thank you so much for that. Well, no injuries here, but hoarding may have hampered the efforts of firefighters this morning at an East End blaze. Crews called to a home on Coxwell just south of Danforth after 3 this morning. You can see thick smoke clearly visible here. Fire officials say the crews had a tough time getting inside. There was a lot in the way. Now we're going to take you to a live look here, and they still remain on the scene. Fire is out. This is on Hanson Street. We can tell you that the lone occupant of this home was able to get out okay, and so far there's no word on a cause. Mayor John Tory is speaking out about crime in our city after a man charged with 7 counts of attempted murder, the targets including a young girl.
I'm horrified at the notion that any 4-year-old, or for that matter anybody in the city, should be subject to random shooting.
Now, the charge is connected to 5 separate shootings that began in the second week of January. The last one was just this last Sunday. They all happened in the city's northwest end. So far, police say the shootings appear to be random and that none of the victims knew each other, with no word on a motive. Police seized a weapon when they made this arrest Monday. 20-year-old Adam Abdi of Brampton is facing charges. He made his first court appearance yesterday. Authorities now say they will not discuss any possible motives for a shooting at a Kentucky high school that left 2 dead and 14 others injured yesterday. The 15-year-old shooter was believed to be acting alone when he walked into the school with a handgun, began firing just as class was beginning at Marshall County High School. One student says it will be difficult to return to school, called the scene absolutely surreal.
It's terrifying. It's still just, it's like something out of the movies. It doesn't feel real.
Mm-hmm. And going back to school, you know, whether that be later this week or next week, what's that going to be like for you?
I don't know. Like, there'll still be some fear. It just, you know, it'll never be the same. School, like, I can never look at the school the same because I know, you know, what happened.
The shooter was taken into custody at the scene, will be charged with 2 counts of murder. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has spoken with the Kentucky's governor, tweeted his condolences, saying that our hearts go out to the Kentuckians and to all those affected by this tragedy. This is already the 11th school shooting in the U.S. this year.